Hi friends. So up to now we have seen all the syntax and syntax what is present in the ES6 ECMAScript 6. So now in this video we will see the next version something like classes and all those things we will see it in these videos. So in order to see all those features and all those things, so JSBin will not be supported. Why? Because so it will be worked on the only single file. So right now we need to work on multiple files. So in order to work on the multiple files, I will show you how we can write it in the editor and as a project how we can execute that one. So in order to write the ES6 code, so I am going to a folder. What I will try to do is I will try to create a file folder. Okay, ES6. So I will go into the ES6 folder. Now here, what I will try to do is so let's open this new project in the editor. So I am using Visual Studio. So here the project file folder is the ES6 right now. So no files are present. So now let's create one file, index.html, just sample file, index.html. Okay, now I am using HTML5 template. Okay, so let's it one Drupal. Okay, creator from 24, which is too much big, 22, somewhat clear now. Okay, now I created index.html file. Now what I will try to do is, so I will create a folder so that all the JS files will be present here. I will create one JS file, something like main.js. Here I will try to write the code. What we can say, uh, previously we have written, right, let x is equal to y, let x is equal to 10 and console.log x. Okay, so this is let and all those things are the ES6 code. Now what I will try to do here, so body down I can the script type is equal to text slash javascript and the source is equal to js slash in.js. Now here I can write h1 hello world so that it is easily. Now what I will try to do, I will try to open the browser. Go here and if I open this well, you'll be able to see the hello world. Okay, fine. If I try to inspect the element here I can able to see the console.log. Right? I think you are able to see here. That means ECMAScript code is executing. So remember that one thing. What I need to tell you is, so ECMAScript code will be executed defaultly in the latest browsers, but in the old browsers this code will not be executed. So I told you, right, we need to use intermediately one compiler so that the whatever the ES6 code we have written, it should be compiled to the ES5 so that it will be easily understood by all the browsers. Let's try to set up the uh, compiler here so that the whatever the ES6 code we will be writing, it should be compiled and converted into the ES5 code. So in order to set up that all compiler, let's use the Babel compiler. Okay, so this is the compiler for the next generation JavaScript. Next generation JavaScript is nothing but the ES6. Okay, so if you go to the docs here or setup, you will go to the setup. So here if you want to set up, so you have all the uh, type of languages, so how you want to set up the compiler. So now let's take the basic one, how we can set up this one, CLI. Okay, I am using only the basic one. So right now our project is only we don't have any Node.js or anything, require.js, system.js, these all things we are not using, right? We will develop using only the CLI first. Okay? Then afterwards we will see one by afterwards all the things how we can develop here. Now installation. So how it is, he is telling that please first create this one, he is asking. Okay, before running this npm install command, we need to we need to have package.json. So let's create a package.json. Okay, so I created a dummy package.json. Now it's completed. Now what I will try to do, I will try to run this command. Okay, so it is trying to install the Babel compilers and all the things. Here if you see, if I run the npm init, the package.json file is created, and here we have the main.js file. So right now we don't have any text.js file. I can, so it's just a sample json file, json package.json, so that whatever the dependencies we install using the node package manager, all the files will be, all the install files will be added here. Here if you see here, Babel CLI, Babel core has been installed. Now okay, fine. The first step is completed. We have did the installation, and second step they are saying that okay, this has been added in our package manager. Now package.json it has. Now what is he saying? So please add this one into the in your package.json script command, so that you can directly use the npm run build in your npm run build as the command. So now I can do here, and I can copy this one, the script section, so that if I use command npm run build, this command will be executed. What is this command? So this command of the Babel. It is telling, it is taking source folder. Okay, fine. Let's create the source folder here. So whatever the files present, JS files present in the source folder, it will be taken. The JS files it will be taken and compiled, and where it will do destination folder. So where I need to keep, where it will be keeping the files, the compiled files, all it will be keeping in the lib folder. So let's change it to output or something like that. So lib folder means it is somewhat different. So let's change it to, so I am removing the JS file, so that now whatever the files I need to keep, I will keep it in the source folder. If you want to change this folder also, you can change that file. Now I am creating the output folder. So okay, I had a source and I had an output. Okay, now what I will try to do is, so now completed. So now what I will try to do, I will try to create main.js. Okay, so here I will try to create let x is equal to 10 and console.log x. Okay, now we will try to run the Babel compiler, so that main.js will be compiled and it will be converted into the, what we can say, ES5 code. So that means whole vanilla JavaScript code, and it will be placed in this output code. Let's check that one using npm run build. If you run this npm run build, so let's check. So it is successfully compiled. So now if I try to check here output, we check the source code, and if we check the, and if we check that output folder also, the same output is coming. So it is not compiling anything. Okay, so what is the thing it is happening here? Okay, let's check in the next video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.